I am a divine legacy alchemist, and I embrace my inherited connection to the divine wisdom and alchemy power. With every breath, I unleash my transformative abilities, manifesting healing, abundance, and divine blessings. In my life and the world around me, I trust the divine guidance that flows through me, knowing that I am supported in every step of my alchemy journey. With gratitude and grace, I embrace the unfolding of my divine legacy, radiating love and light to uplift all beings. I'm a vessel of positive change, and I joyfully embrace my role as a catalyst for transformation and growth. Divine evening, everybody. I am Shakitha, the Divine Alchemist, and I am so excited to be here. So I want to welcome you, beautiful souls, today to embark on a journey of self-discovery and transformation as we dive into the realm of divine alchemy. But before we get started, if you are watching this live, okay, put that in the comments section that you are live, and if you're watching it on the replay, type in replay, right? and let me know where you're from, and if this is the first time that you ever heard about alchemy, put a 1 in the comments, and if not, put a 2, and let me know if you are familiar with divine alchemy or alchemy. And there's different phases of alchemy, or spaces of alchemy, if you want to say. So I always say, with anything, before me even, tapping into the space and discovering alchemy, even within myself, I used to have, this belief of it was evil, or, anything that was not, biblical, it was just bad, right? But I come to a place in my life where, I don't judge. I'm not judgmental. Whatever you believe, you're right. Whatever your perspective is, you're right. I mean, it's no one's actually wrong for what they believe and how they live out their own life. I mean, I'm just basically sharing, a part of myself, and that interests me, and this is what I do. This is what I live, right? And I tap into spaces that I want to know more about. And if you saw my story earlier today, I am actually reading a book by Shaman Durek, spirit hacking, and it's not what you think it is. But if you actually go and get the book and understand, matter of fact, you can actually go to YouTube and tap into Shaman Derek, and he can tell you a little bit more about himself better than I can. But I can say, that's my guy. All right, that's my guy. But let's go ahead and get into this. Now, I'm going to. There's going to be one thing that we're going to do. Part about exercise, before we get into discussing the mysteries of divine alchemy. That we'll do. Some of you are familiar with meditation and a little breath work, right? So before I get too far off of what we're going to get into, so like I said, I am like truly thrilled to be here with you exploring this ancient mystical practice that holds the keys to unlocking our highest potential and deepest truth. Okay, so but first, let's take a moment to center ourselves, right? So I'm gonna need you to go ahead and close your eyes. And when you close your eyes, take a deep breath in and allowing the energy of the universe to flow through you. And as you exhale, release any tension or any worries and open yourself to the magic of this moment. So, ready? Ready? Let's do this breath work. Inhale. Just hold it for a couple of seconds. So we're only gonna do it just one time. So everybody's good. All right. So let's go ahead and get into it. So now, what exactly is divine alchemy? If anybody can tell me what divine alchemy is, put it in the comments. You know, let's make this interactive. I love interaction, and of course, let me go ahead and just say this. This is live, but it's recorded, okay? And I will go back and respond to each and every comment, right? So, what exactly is divine alchemy? So, at its core, it is the art of transmutation, right? And it's transforming lead of our lives into the gold of our souls, right? It's about harnessing the power within us to create positive change. And one thing that me and my nephew talk about is change is constant. Change is constant, right? So we're talking about creating positive change to elevate our consciousness and to manifest our wildest dreams, right? But divine alchemy is more than just mystical concepts, okay? It's more than that. It's a way of life. It's about embracing the journey of our self discovery, of uncovering our true essence beneath the layers of conditions and societal norms. And that's a big thing for me, because as I am still continuing on my journey of deconstruction belief systems, dismantling indoctrinations and things like that. It's basically I have removed myself out of the matrix of this system that tells us that this is what we have to do. This is the way it got to be done. If you don't do it this way, this is what's going to happen. But that's a load of BS. Let me just go ahead and say it's a load of BS, right? So basically, it's about reclaiming our power and step into our divine purpose with confidence and grace. You feel me? Right? So how can we start practicing divine alchemy in our own lives, right? How can we do that? Well, it begins with awareness. And we talk about awareness all the time. Awareness of our thoughts, our emotions, the energy that we put out in the universe, by cultivating mindfulness and intentionality. We can start to shift our reality in profound ways, right? Um, so this is how you want to start to practice divine alchemy in your life, right? So next, we must be willing. Hear me. We must be willing to do the inner work. You got to do the work. And I'm gonna say this. You can get assistance or some guidance from external sources, but at the end of the day, it's gonna take you to do the inner work, because can nobody do the inner work but you? Like saying, just like myself, I could just provide tools, right? Some things that can assist you, but I mean, at the end of the day, those tools are just tools if you don't use them, right? So you have to be willing to do the inner work. This means confronting our fears, right? Our limited beliefs and the parts of ourselves that we've been conditioned to hide. I mean, why are you hiding? Sometimes you got to ask yourself that question. I used to be that way. Oh, what are they going to think? What are people going to think? Really? Really? I don't even care. I mean, it's interesting. I just on yesterday, someone sent me a message and said they had some pictures of me, right? And I said, okay, show me the pictures. And so they showed me some pictures um, of me. How they got them, I don't know. Really don't care. But like I told them, I said, well, it won't be the first time that, someone have pictures of me. Matter of fact, the whole world have seen some pictures of me. Okay. And, and just use your imagination, guys. I mean, what type of pictures these are, right? Um, and so, uh, and in most cases, I probably would have got a little paranoid, but it bothered me not one bit. And so, I was like, okay, what? I asked the person, I said, well, are you looking for some money from me? I mean, trying to scare me? I mean, they told me it's like, well, I'm gonna expose you. I'm like, expose what? I mean, expose something that I already exposed of myself already. I mean, you're not gonna do any more damage than I already done to myself. So, I mean, really, I mean, it didn't bother me. I mean, that's what I'm saying. People try to use things to control how we're going to react to them. And, I mean, it didn't bother me one bit about, the person having pictures. And of course, they showed me some other things. Um, I mean, but, I guess you say he's a hacker. Um, and I understand hacking as well. So, I knew exactly what to do. Right. So it didn't really phase me about what the person said. So, that's what I'm saying, it's, you know, like, I'm saying, we've been conditioned to hide things. I mean, so look, hey, it's out there, it's out there. I mean, big deal. I mean, if someone sees it, they see it. I mean, hey, it's just one of those things, right? So, I mean, it's not always easy, but it's through this process of shadow work that we can truly alchemize our lives, right? So, and finally, we must trust in the divine timing of the universe, right? Sometimes our greatest transformations comes from when we least expect them, right? When we surrender control and allow ourselves to be guided by something greater than ourselves. Ah, yes. So this is basically what we should do. Is just basically we must be willing to, first of all start, then what be willing, and then trust, you know, these are things that we should do when we get into the space of alchemy and learning. And like I said, for me, it's more or less learning who I am. It's not so much, like I said, anything external. It's all internal, right? And learning me. That's why I spend a lot of time by myself. I love my peace. I love, enjoy my own company, right? So as we journey deeper into the realms of divine alchemy, remember that you are the alchemist of your own life. You are. You hold the power to create miracles, to manifest abundance, and to live a life beyond your wildest dreams, right? So this basically concludes, this live, and I want to thank you for joining me on this sacred journey today, and may you continue to walk the path of divine alchemy with courage, love, and unwavering faith. With love and light, I am Shakita, your divine alchemist. You have a divine evening.
me. In my life and the world around me, I trust the divine guidance that flows through me, knowing that I am supported in every step of my alchemy journey.